Well, hello, friends, and welcome back to Restore Outdoors. Well, as I said already, welcome back to Restore Outdoors. Today I am in Dry Island Provincial Park. Now, before I get into sort of what this video is primarily going to focus on, I did want to make note, because it may not have come through totally clearly in the introduction video, that Restore Outdoors is not primarily a YouTube channel. It's not primarily an attempt to provide more outdoor content on the internet. The primary purpose of Restore Outdoors is going to be to offer outdoor events, outdoor retreats, outdoor challenges for pastors, for missionaries, and for groups of people to have their hearts restored, to have opportunity to connect with God in the beauty of His creation. So the point of this YouTube channel then is going to be to offer some resources, some ideas, some opportunities, just some reasons and means by which to make use of the outdoors for restoration on your own. So with that in mind, I want to introduce you to this local gem that is Dry Island Provincial Park. To give a few logistics, the park is located about an hour southeast of Red Deer, or about 2 hours northeast of Calgary. It is a provincial park, but you do not need a park pass to access it. However, the road into the park is pretty steep. You can park at the top and walk in. So the gates are closed for everything except May through October, just because it's too slippery and difficult to get back out during the rest of the year. That by no means means that your average vehicle cannot get in here, though. It's just a bit steep and you take your time, but I see people in here all the time with any average family vehicle. So it is totally accessible. So what can you expect when you come to Dry Island Provincial Park? Well, this is set up more as a day use area. It's not really a campground. There's no campsites, but there are these lovely little day use spots, little campfire spots to come have a picnic. This is located in the Red Deer River Valley corridor. So you've got the Red Deer River flowing through here, and then you've just got trails, some short trails to meander around, to enjoy, to take in the scenery. There is wildlife all over the place. I have seen moose, foxes, pelicans, and a resident population of ground squirrels that will definitely try to eat any food that drops on the ground. So that's about what you can expect here. There's not a huge amount of stuff, but as I will get to in a bit, that is a little bit of the charm of this place. So I said that one of the things that makes Dry Island such a gem is that there's not a whole lot to do here. You can play in the river, you can have a picnic and fire in the day use area, you can go for a little wander and explore, but that's really about it. Now, why do I think that that is such a good thing? One of the reasons is just pure experience. My family and I have often come down here, my wife and our kids, just to hang out for a day. We've had larger family get-togethers down here, and it's been a lovely place to hang out and let the kids run around. But there have also been a couple things I've been reading lately that have accentuated and confirmed that experience. One of those things is on true rest. Now, Restore Outdoors, one of the goals is rest in the outdoors. The outdoors are not exactly an arena that gives into our control, but it can be a very restful place. But rest, I have found, is something that at its deepest can really only come from God. There are loads of studies out there showing how the outdoors, being in the outdoors, has beneficial effects on us. But ultimately, our true rest comes from God. The rest that can overcome and give us the strength to face the hardest things in our lives. The kind of rest that allows us to have joy, have peace, have hope when everything else is just going crazy. And the second thing I have been reading has been on solitude. And I can't remember the author of the book I was reading. She had a little chapter in a book on spiritual disciplines, practices, focused on solitude and its necessity for creating space for us to connect with God, for us to find rest. And it's the kind of solitude that is not super structured, that doesn't have the whole day planned out. This is what I'm going to do at this point. This is the Bible study I'm going to focus on. Those things may be in there, but it's a solitude that gets away from people, away from busyness, that sets aside the schedule and says, God, I'm here to listen. Open my ears to what you want for me. And getting into the outdoors can be a great way to create that space. Dry Island is a great option to create that space. There is loads of room and opportunities out here to sit by yourself, to get away from people, to take time on your own, to sit under a tree, to sit by a fire, to take a little wander and just ask God, I'm here. What do you want to say to me? What do you have for me? How do you want to show me your love? So that's a little bit about Dry Island Provincial Park, where it is, what you can expect when you come here, and why I think it is a worthwhile stop to include for some time away to connect with God, or some time to get away with your family and explore, let the kids roam, and just enjoy themselves.